want to talk about camera bags for a second. This camera bag is a Peter McKinnon. It's made by Nomadic. It's the Peter McKinnon edition 35 liter, I believe. I've had this bag for quite a while. I thought it was great right up until the very second that I didn't. And I want to talk about that. If you pay attention to how this bag is constructed, you will notice that the straps are actually attached to the lid. So if you look at how this works, when you zip this bag up, and the zippers don't work great anymore. It's a little harder to do than it should be. But once you zip this bag up, if you have this bag loaded heavily and you put this on your back, if you look at where the stress is, it's on the zipper. Like the weight on your back and the weight in the bag is pulling this zipper apart. And that is what happened to me. I had this bag loaded pretty heavy, probably too heavy, but I ended up with the zipper failing with the bag on my back, and this happened. And we slung a camera and a lens across the ground, and almost lost a lot more out of the bag. What I wound up doing in the meantime was I got one of these little carabiner snaps and I put it through the two handles at the top of the bag. So now, even if the zipper were to come open, maybe something could fall out, but at least the bag wouldn't just go full accordion and lose everything I own out of the bag like that. I've got a replacement for this. I'm no longer going to use this bag. Knowing what I know about it, I don't even know in good conscience if I could sell this bag. So this is just something, and this is just advice, I think, just a chance to learn from my mistakes and misfortune. Maybe somebody that's looking for a camera bag will know what to look for. Just pay attention to where these straps connect. And if you do get this bag, this is a safety feature that I would recommend you add, is to get a snap and put between the handles. I'll show you what I'm going to try now. This is the Tenba Axis V2 32 liter. I'm about 99% sure. There's actually not a label other than Tenba anywhere on the bag. But the key thing that made me want to try this bag was that the straps are not connected to the lid of the bag. They're actually connected to the bag itself. So when you wear this bag, you are actually, your body is actually forcing the lid closed. So if you manage to get this bag on and the lid was somehow not completely secure, you would be forcing the lid shut. You wouldn't actually be pulling the bag apart. I love that. I have not owned this bag long enough to, make a comprehensive review of the bag or really state my opinion about the bag. I can tell you so far I like it. It actually fits a considerable amount of gear, more than I was using, more than I had in the other bag. I can fit a camera with a grip and a lens on it in this bag. I could not do the grip on the camera in the Peter McKinnon bag. It wasn't deep enough. This one is very deep. I can fit most of my smaller lenses upright in the bag instead of having to lay everything down. I can take one of these and everything fits this way, or can fit this way. Some of it's just laying in there right now. I have been able to fit 3 bodies and 7 lenses in this bag. So I'm probably just severely overloading the bags, but I mean, if it fits, it ships, right? But just some advice. I'm not trying to knock a particular camera bag company, even though maybe I probably should, considering that, you know, we basically slung about $6,000 worth of kit through the air because of a zipper failure on a bag. So I wouldn't wish that on anybody. That's why I'm making the video, is just because I can see that maybe that could happen to you, and I would rather it not. I'm gonna give this a shot. The Pete McKinnon bag is probably retired. If you have, you know, had any similar experiences or have any other questions about the bag or anything like that, definitely feel free to let me know.